Today's guest on the Henthorn Media Podcast is one of my best friends, Danny Matusiak. I've looked up to this guy since before we were friends, and I'm honored that we got to share the stage on one of my first bands ever, Interstate, shout out, and currently we are working on new music together, and we're having a blast with it. Why am I having one of my best friends on my podcast? Well, 4 years ago, Danny made the incredibly courageous decision to go sober, and I feel like that's one of the hardest things any human can possibly do, especially for the state he was in and where he's currently at. It's beyond inspiring, and I really enjoyed sitting down with him and learning more about his story and his journey. So today, no cocktails will be had, but we're going to drink one of his favorite beverages, Vess soda. We did a whole flight of Vess, so it still felt like we were having fun, which we did. It's delicious. If you want to know the exact flavors that we had, here's the lineup. Go ahead and line up your Vess sodas that you can get at any Missouri local grocery store and crack them open. From there, pour them into a beer flight glass, obviously, and enjoy to have your taste buds dance like they haven't danced before. Boom! Vess soda. You can't mess it up. All right, my brother. Should we try some of these?
All right, which one do you want to start with?
I think we work ourselves left to right.
Okay.
Dark to light.
Okay.
Shall we?
Let's do it.
The first one is a cream soda.
So this is Vess cream soda.
Vess cream soda. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Come on.
This is one of my favorites. That's childhood.
Smooth.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
Stiff.
Oh, God, so good.
I was expecting it to be way overly sugary. That is, like you said, that's a bit of childhood.
Yeah. What that does, that, and it's, so cream soda, it's top for me on Vess flavors.
That's good.
It is.
Because I usually have the fruit punch at my house.
Fruit punch is my number one.
Yeah, okay.
But cream soda
is
is a close, like, second or third, maybe.
Oh, man.
It is one of my first introductions to Vess soda. Yeah, I'm going to get deep here. This is...
Go on.
It brings me back to summer as a kid, skateboarding in my garage because the concrete was too rickety-rackety, and I was not coordinated well. So I'm trying to ollie in my parents' garage, my childhood home.
Is it the same house?
Yes.
Okay.
Vess cream soda and Alien Ant Farm, the movies, the song The Movies.
Was that the record with Smooth Criminal on there?
I don't know. Sorry. I didn't know they made other songs. I thought they did Smooth Criminal cover and
that record.
But yeah, so that song and that takes me back to that moment. Every time.
We've talked a lot about like 90s nostalgia and peak childhood.
Yeah.
Vess is a part of that.
Big time. Yeah.
Not to sound like a Vess commercial, but like that, like again, I've had the fruit punch in, I would say, the last year or two, just from you coming over, we'll have it, whatever.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I had the Vess cream soda. That hit. That brought me back in a weird way.
It's easily my favorite cream soda. I know there's some cream soda snobs out there.
My dad likes
A&W.
No, is it? No, it's Barks.
Barks cream soda.
I think Barks makes it cream soda. That's his childhood, which is wrong.
What, the Great Depression? Actually,
he wishes.
I think Vess is older than Barks.
I didn't know till like the last maybe 5 years that Vess is even from St. Louis.
Yeah,
I thought it was like Coca-Cola.
No, it has big, deep roots in St. Louis.
Now,
1916.
For reals. Now, is Vess popular, do you know, elsewhere outside of St. Louis, or is it just like an emos thing?
Once upon a time, there are records. I love
you
Vess.
love Vess.
There are records that it outsold Coca-Cola in New York.
What?
Yeah.
When the 40s?
Yeah.
That's actually very accurate.
Around that time.
Have you read the book?
Yeah. It had manufacturing everywhere. Great Depression hit. Price of sugar went up.
Of course. Big sugar.
Big sugar always after it. But then they kind of just slowly kind of focused on the Midwest.
Like, where are the fattest people?
Bingo.
More Vess. Like New York,
Back to
LA.
home.
No, they're like Missouri, home base.
Yeah.
Before I give you my remembrance of Vess, how do you remember buying Vess in the 90s?
Cans.
Go on.
Loose cans.
Yes!
Like they're
Yeah, the cardboard box.
cardboard box.
Dude, you're like half drunk uncle, like, we're going to the grocery store. you like load up, he's lighting a cigarette, you're oblivious, like, it smells weird. You get to the grocery store and you get like the big, like,
Cardboard.
it maybe hold 24 cans.
Yeah, and you can mix and match flavors. That was the best.
Peak memory.
That was the best.
He would give whoever the oldest cousin was, like, here's a cardboard box, come back with Vess. And you'd be like, oh my gosh, because it was like Coke or Diet Coke as a kid.
Yeah.
And then you go look at Vess, and it's like a trick cereal box. There's like pineapple, and then like looking at the fruit punch and seeing like the strawberry, like the little cartoons.
Yeah.
This has not changed.
No.
That's the same drawing. And you're like, okay, we'll grab a root beer, we'll grab a fruit punch, we'll grab the pineapple, grape. That was the best.
Yeah. Yeah. They're the only like soda company that like really just killed it with like the fruit flavors. Because like, yeah, you had Dr. Pepper, you had Coca-Cola, you had Pepsi. Like they're all the same, not the same, but they're all dark colas.
Dark colas. This is fun.
And you had Mountain Dew and Sprite and stuff. But you drink Sprite when you're sick. And so when your half drunk uncle says, go get Vess, and you see all these bright colors, you're like, I am going to like it here.
This feels like something that should not still be around. Like, I feel like this could be like, do you remember Vess, dude? Like, oh, yeah. I haven't had Vess in 10 years or whatever.
Yeah, like the way Surge died.
The way Surge died. They kind of made a comeback, but like that was...
But Surge like just stopped.
It died.
Yeah, Vess has never stopped. They've slowed down productions and stuff, but it is still pumping.
We should do a Vess tour.
I would love to. I think there is still bottling happening locally, but they were bought out by a bigger company.
Oh.
Cott Beverages, I believe.
Dang, you know your Vess.
Do you know why it's called Vess?
Please tell me.
Sylvester Jones.
Sylvester Jones. I was like, Rocky made Vess.
Oh, I wish.
There's one famous Sylvester
the Cat
Jones 2.
Now you know 3.
Sylvester Jones.
Sylvester Jones. He chose the name he chose to name the company after his nickname, Vess.
Sylvester. I figured it out.
Yeah, but it was not originally named Vess.
What was the original name, Danny?
Whistle.
So you mentioned Whistle earlier. So we have the flavors today. We're doing a flight of your 4 favorite sodas. Of 4 favorite best sodas.
This is the most boring intro.
This is the best intro we've ever had.
I don't think so.
I've never been more offended.
Super boring.
We've had, dude, if I just clicked on this randomly and they were talking about Vess, I would never have been more locked in.
Go on.
You said your 4 favorite flavors were cream soda, fruit punch, peach, and black cherry.
Black cherry.
Which today we have pineapple.
So
which is pretty close to black cherry.
I kind of lied.
What?
That's not my top favorite flavors.
Oh, cool.
Fruit punch is always number 1.
Okay.
Black cherry and cream soda are 2 and 3.
So far so good.
I haven't had peach in years.
So you used me.
I wanted to try it.
You used me because you wanted to try it because you couldn't buy the $1 bottle yourself in the past.
I'm not brave enough. I always go with fruit punch.
I specifically asked, what are your 4 favorite flavors? And you threw out there, haven't had peach in a while. You sick bastard.
And I don't think I've ever had their pineapple.
So
if I did, I was a very young kid.
My apologies. I went to Schnucks. They did not have black cherry. So I opted for...
Apology not accepted, actually.
That's fair. My childhood favorite was pineapple.
Really?
That was my favorite. It was either
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
How you kind of have a toss up. It was either the fruit punch because I mean look at that.
Yeah.
That screams fun.
Yeah, it does. And this screams You're in. I like the one
You're
that looks
in
like this.
trouble. It was either fruit punch and the
You're in trouble.
Sorry. The close second was the
I gotta
pineapple.
take this.
Dude, it was a yellow soda. Like you were talking about the colors.
Yeah.
When's the last time you've seen a yellow soda? That's magic.
Yeah.
Even Hawaiian Punch has blue. Kind of like yellow. I was
yeah.
like, that's freaking exciting.
That's different.
That would be that was like one of the
Especially in that era.
dude, like when you would go through the Vess cardboard box that we said there's like the root beers, the cold, like there were still a lot of like whatever
Milk,
you
oranges,
saw
purple stuff.
You saw like yellow.
Yeah.
That's magic. Okay, so I got my favorites.
That's cool.
Kiss my ass.
I'm excited to try that. I'm excited to try both those, but
I can tell you generally mean that.
I
Thank
do.
you.
I do. But orange whistle is like top 4.
Did they have whistle at Schnucks? Did I see that? I don't know if I can't remember.
Not all Schnucks have the
They
same SKUs.
did
Maybe.
have black cherry Schnucks brand, but I didn't want to insult you.
I would write it.
I almost bought Schnucks black cherry and threw it in there to see if you noticed, but I thought that'd be a little snobby.
I would notice.
Do you think you would?
Yes,
Oh, I should have done it.
because I've bought Schnucks.
I do this every
cherry.
Thursday.
I gotta keep my palate cleansed.
Gotta stay up to date with my flavors.
Every 2 weeks, I replenish with Schnucks black cherry, and then treat my taste buds to Vess black cherry.
You don't have to do that.
I don't have to.
Oh my
I
gosh.
used to.
Dude, we were talking about, did you get my video today where I was talking about a music video idea of the
Yeah,
90s?
gave up about 2 seconds in.
That checks.
No, I had a customer walk in, and so my phone is connected to the sound system. So I was like, okay, well, I don't want this rando person hearing this. So I got to, you were like, and then we could like, it'd be like a squirt gun. And I'm like, that sounds cool.
I'll revisit it. You have a cool job. I'm jealous of your job. How's it going?
It's good.
What do you do for a living, Danny?
I manage a comic book shop.
Hey!
Yeah, comicbookrelief.com.
We'll
we
cut
do
that
have
part
an
out.
online presence. No, we do have an online presence.
Like future kid you, like that's kind of a dream job. Like you manage a comic book store.
Yeah,
That's badass.
I'm very lucky. It's not the most glamorous, but I do enjoy it, and I do enjoy talking and working with my customers.
You work with like the general public,
Yes.
but is this general public better than most general publics because they're comic book general publics people?
No,
Is it worse?
I wouldn't say.
Is it a lot of actually people?
Actually, there are a couple of them, but I've gotten pretty good at like stopping them, and like I'm like, dude, shut up.
So
Or I'll just like stonewall them, and I'm just like,
okay.
okay, I always use like, you must be fun at parties.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah, and then they realize that they're like, oh, I am kind of sounding kind of pretentious. I'm like the customers that come in, they're like, well, comic books like today are just so like not how they used to be, so political or whatever. I'm like, yeah,
They've always been kind of.
they've always been.
Yeah.
Marvel got flagged for Black Panther, back in the 70s, and so it's been a constant thing. And so when someone comes into a comic book shop and they complains about the comics I'm selling, I don't think you realize how you sound.
It's like going into a pizza shop and being like, the carbs are the worst.
Yeah, pizza these days aren't how they used to make pizza. It's like, cool, why are you here then?
Go eat
dude?
a pizza roll, which I love pizza rolls.
I do love pizza rolls. What's your favorite flavor? Combination.
There's only one flavor of pizza rolls, and that's pepperoni. I will refuse to have anything else.
That's not
Unless I'm drunk, which is always.
That's not true. You've had combination.
Yeah, I've had it. I just don't prefer it.
I thought you do prefer it.
No, pepperoni.
Has it always been that way?
Pepperoni with kosher salt over it.
I remember the salt
slightly
part.
burnt.
I remember the salt.
Do you salt your pizza rolls?
Ever since I met you.
For real?
Yeah. I got called out on it. People are like, "That's really unhealthy." I'm like, Mike showed me.
I put salt on it, not table salt, the kosher thick salt. That kind of salt.
I got it.
I put that up there with butter on a Pop-Tart.
You put butter on a Pop-Tart?
Okay. Yes. Dude, Family Guy wrote a song about it. It's a thing. Butter on a Pop-Tart and
Family
salt.
Guy's still making episodes?
I haven't missed one. And salt on pizza rolls salt on pizza rolls with a little sour cream.
I do ranch.
Ranch is fine.
Sour cream with pizza rolls.
Yeah, dude.
I've never done that. There's a fly in here.
Danny.
There isn't?
fly.
There is no spoon.
There is no spoon. My dad and I still quote that.
Cool.
Try. I hate myself. It hurts. You know what, man?
It's cool that you and your dad still quote the Matrix. Who do you think you are? Me in the 7th grade? Actually, me and my dad.
What do you say it like that?
Oh, shit.
It's cool you and your dad still quote the bait. I really miss 99, dude. The John Wick movies suck.
Mr. Anderson, remember from the movie?
I just keep quoting not that quotable scenes from The Matrix. Tastes like chicken.
The White Rabbit.
Oh my gosh, this is bad.
Oh, God.
This episode's gonna be 90% inside jokes.
Yeah, probably.
Should we move on to the next flavor?
Yeah.
This one is fruit punch. This is your number one,
my
right?
favorite. This is the number one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Poison. That is childhood.
It's just up until the point of my life, I just start crying. I start like breaking down.
You make fun of me, take a sip of soda, you're like, I was 7.
No, it's gonna be even worse. It's just me gonna be jerking off Vess again. I've never had carbonated fruit punch. Like when I you
sorry.
live on a castle where all your drinks are carbonated. I never had a carbonated I always had like Kool-Aid or High C or Hawaiian Punch.
Hawaiian Punch
with,
is
like,
that's just juice, right?
That's just juice. And so when I saw Hawaiian Punch in a can, I'm like, that's cool. And I cracked it open and I'm like, it's fizzy too. That was a game changer for me. And I think there are like other carbonated fruit punch stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
But back then,
You had one, baby.
you had one, and for a long time, it was the king.
We said the first one was like childhood. This one specifically. Mm-hmm. That tastes like I'm about to catch some lightning bugs.
Look at that. If it ain't cloudy, it ain't Vess. That was one of their old advertisements. They were advertising.
Wait,
teams.
for real?
Yeah.
If it ain't cloudy, it ain't Vess.
No, wait. That was for Whistle. So Whistle.
You said Whistle was pre-Vess?
Whistle was the original Vess soda, and so before it was called Vess, it was called Whistle.
Gotcha. But same company.
Same company.
They just rebranded it.
Same guys. It was the dude that he was with Vess for 1 year. Helped.
That's terrifying.
That's very
I put
scary.
the kids to bed like an hour ago, and we just heard footsteps sprint across the ceiling. It legit freaked me out.
Am I having a fever dream right now?
Sarah's at the Simple Plan and Avril Lavigne concert.
I'm actually jealous
and my
of that.
kids are running amok.
Do you go check on them?
I don't hear any crying. We'll give it 5.
Crash.
Gosh. Whistle.
Yeah, so the dude, he worked with Vess for like a year and like left, but he's credited with Whistle. I think it's bullshit. I don't think he had anything to do with the formula because documents prove that it was patent before he joined the company. But anyways, long story short, the dude that later went on to make a very popular beverage, 7-Up.
Really?
Made Whistle for Vess.
You're like a soda expert.
Only Vess.
Don't ask me anything else.
And 7-Up just because it's like Also a St. Louis brand by association.
7-Up St. Louis?
Yeah.
So, okay, so we have Vess, 7-Up, and Budweiser products.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope.
It is.
That's actually
and
kind
I'm
of awesome.
sick of pretending that it's not cool.
Everyone
has their own, like, oh, New York has the best slice. Oh, I love a good Chicago dog. Why can't St. Louis people be proud of
Why can't the Pope have a Vess soda?
What? Well, actually, I have some strong feelings on that.
It's I just shot a wedding last Saturday at Budweiser, like the beer garden area.
Yeah.
And I forget how many beers Budweiser makes. I think it's like Budweiser, Bud Light, Mick Ultra. Dude, Stella, Kona Big Wave, Natty Light, of course.
So,
Mountain Dew. They got like 15 brands that like they do the space dust. It's solid.
So, yes, but they don't brew those.
Oh.
They bought those companies out.
I knew that.
Yeah, it was a bunch of craft breweries.
Yeah.
And so when the market changed, everyone's like, screw big breweries like Budweiser. We're going to drink craft beers.
Yeah.
Budweiser sold out to InBev. And
in
so,
like 2009?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's some weird stuff that went on with that choice. But anyways,
what was the beer brand when they was the one with the K, the green
Craftig.
That
was another Bush. That was another family member from Bush, and he's like, I don't like that.
That's right. That's what it was.
I don't like that we're selling the company. I'm gonna leave and make Craftig. Yeah, so they bought a bunch of like Elysian Space Dust, and then all the Stella and Hogard and stuff came from InBev when InBev bought.
And like Shock Top and all that stuff.
Shock Top was Budweiser, I believe.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Rumor has it was the original Blue Moon.
Really? Do you know why Blue Moon's called Blue Moon?
Because of the orange? I don't know.
No. Because when they asked the guy, this is a true story that I heard on the internet, what you call your beer? And he goes, it's only once in a blue moon you get to name a beer.
It's actually pretty cool.
And he's like, I'll call it Blue Moon. I'm like,
actually cool.
That's kind of cool.
I thought it was Blue Harvest.
That's a Star Wars thing, Danny, which you would know nothing about.
No. Star Wars is for nerds.
Yeah, so on this podcast, we talk about music and videos and artistic people and whatnot. And
can I just talk about Vess?
No, you cannot. But you have a record coming out.
We do.
What? Yeah, we made an EP.
We did.
How about that?
And we've been sitting on it for way too long.
Way too long. I
want to get this puppy out.
But we're done recording it.
Yeah, we've been done recording it. It's 5 tracks. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do I talk about? I like the songs.
Dude, well, it's funny how the project came about. You started it, or you helped us do some behind the scenes stuff with my band. You picked up music again after that. Like, you kind of got the bug. Mm-hmm. And you started messing with some stuff. And you're like, maybe I should record some music.
Yeah.
And then I was like, go work with this producer. And you were like, got it. And then you did by yourself.
Yeah.
Recorded 4 songs by yourself. I helped you with 1.
Yes.
And then kind of helped that one and needed another 3 completely by yourself. And
with Kevin.
With Kevin Gates. And you threw them back at me. And I was like, these are really good. They were good. And we talked about doing a project for a decade.
Yeah. Like, eventually we're probably going to do music together.
Because we were in each other's first band ever.
Back in high school.
High school days.
Interstate
high school days. Then we go on to do other stuff.
They named the band before I joined.
It's true. Don't worry, our new band name's way better.
It is.
It's our new
our
new band name's good.
So, are we still on the same page of what it is?
All right. Yes.
Let's say at the count of 3.
Should we say our new? Well, let's save it. Let's build some suspense about the new band name because I think it's perfect.
Mike, no one's gonna care that much.
No, my mom watches this sometimes.
Oh, okay. Well,
she doesn't. She
already knows the name of the band.
I've lost 100% viewership. She doesn't watch it. So you did this EP, and then kind of sat on the songs for a bit.
Yeah.
And then just good timing. I was like, actually, I think after you recorded the music for it, you called me up like, hey, I want you to be a part of this. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I was like, make it your thing.
Yep.
And then I was writing some stuff, and I was like, hey, maybe you should be a part of this, or I forget how it was, but I had some music stuff going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, no, I'm good. And then for some reason we were hanging out. We're like, let's just one thing.
Why don't we? Yeah.
So,
it was.
So thank you.
No, thank you. You're the one who pushed me into reaching out to Kevin Gates.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, I started helping you with some behind the scenes stuff with the Wild and Free, and like you said, I got the bug again because up until then, when I quit music, probably 20. When did Captain start getting like traction?
2013, 14.
So I said probably like 14, 15. I kind of like stopped really picking up the bass, picking up the guitar.
Yeah.
That's right, ladies. I play both. Barely.
Jealous.
I played the one with 6 strings and 4 strings. Not well, but I kind of put music to like the back burner, and then I got sober.
Yeah.
That's why we're drinking soda and not a fun cocktail. But I got sober, started helping you with video stuff, got the bug, and you're the one who like urged me to do it. It was perfect timing because like I got clarity in my life and be like, you know what, like life genuinely is too short. Like I'm already 30. No, I mean, and at the time I was 30. I need to start making moves.
We were just before we were 29.
We were 29.
We were 29. We turned 30 that year. I would love to take credit for it, but I think it was our producer at the time. We were recording in Nashville.
Oh.
And I think it was Nick who said, he's like, you're like, I don't play bass anymore. He's like, oh, why not, man? And just a very simple conversation. He's like, you should. And you're like, yeah, I will. Like, just that's all. And you're like, okay, like, that was it.
It hit.
You're like, it's a lot of fun. He's like, I think he asked, like, why don't you play anymore?
Yeah, it was just something like that where it's like
it pierced your soul.
It's
It's like, why don't you play, Danny?
Yeah.
Why'd you give up?
I didn't mean to let you down.
And you were just like, it wasn't a big deal, but you're like, I don't know.
Yeah,
just stop.
I in that I kind of realized like I didn't have a good reason. Like why? Like it used to bring me so much joy,
right?
And just therapeutic. And it was like there would be like moments in time where I would like send you like a rough demo I recorded on the phone and be like, this sounds cool.
Yeah.
Knowing it would go nowhere, but like it felt cool. And I just missed that feeling to be like, oh man, I wrote this part and I played this part over it. Doesn't that sound sweet? You're like, yeah, I could see it going this way. And then it just, fizzled out. And then I just stopped completely.
Because I remember after that conversation, like immediately after that trip, you those videos started back up again. Like,
yeah,
dude, check. I'm learning this bass cover song.
Yeah,
or I'm checking this out. Or I'm doing this Angels and Airways riff.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's cool, dude. And then before we knew, you're like, I think I'm gonna write some songs. I was like, well, if you're gonna do it, work with Kevin and get your feet wet. And you just went like fully self-funded it yourself, like paid for all of it.
I quit my corporate
job. Dude, yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
This is why you're a good guest, Danny. As I cut you off, please proceed.
I sobered up, got clarity, left my corporate job that was poisoning me from the inside out.
That scared the crap out of me. I saw footsteps. Sorry.
I saw the head.
My 4-year-old just crawled out of bed. We're going to take a quick break. I just looked over and saw feet like a horror movie. That looked like The Grudge just sneaked up on us. Okay. Cece! And we're back. That legit... Dude, kids are terrifying.
Feel that fizz.
So...
That's a good slogan.
Feel that fizz. Nora couldn't sleep the other day. She goes, I had a bad dream, as kids do. I'm like, it's fine. And I go, what happened? She goes, I felt something poking at my back. And I go, oh, you were just dreaming. And she looks at me and she goes, I wasn't.
So
Terrified.
So we're in the same house.
Do you know it's like looking at a 5-year-old and being more scared than they are?
Oh God.
She's like, it probably wasn't real, right? And I was like,
do you remember?
Probably real.
Do you remember the time?
What? Did I post your back?
That we got high? Do you know where I'm going with this?
No. Oh, yes. Oh,
That's
brother.
some same vibes.
Same vibes. Danny, there's probably a guy out here with us. Let's go inside.
You tried to scare me, and you scared.
I said, Danny, there's a guy standing behind you. And you're like, good one. I was like, we should go inside.
And I knew what you were doing, and I made you stay outside. I go, no. We're going to stay out here for a little longer.
Oh, my God.
And it was like during fall, and it was like already dark, and like the leaves were rustling, and like it was terrible.
Oh, man. That was like 5 years ago. That was a minute.
Yeah. Was it already 5 years ago?
It was, we were wrapping up the Wild and Free record
Okay.
at Kevin's. We had the Airbnb. Oh, my gosh.
I was hoping that would happen. I was I went to give you a warning, but then I retracted it. I can't wait to watch it.
Did you see that genuine fear? What was that timing? We're talking about ghost stories and guys, and this little baby hand just crunches my.
Oh my God.
Cece. How about you go lay down on the couch, okay? Oh, sweetheart. Hey, you're okay. Hey. Daddy's just laughing. You okay?
Ow. This is the best podcast ever. Everything about this is my favorite.
That, how do I phrase this? That gave me a fright.
Try again.
Dude, that scared me.
I can't wait to watch that.
Like, straight up, like, rolled it to, that was like, ugh, terror.
When you didn't see my first, like, I was trying to like keep the pot going and give you a like gesture.
I'm honed in on you.
You honed in, and when I saw the first gesture didn't go, I'm like, this is gonna be funny. This is gonna be good.
She wasn't like that. She grazed my shoulder with a ghost hand.
She was there longer than you think.
We're talking about ghost poking my oldest back, and a ghost man behind you, and then I feel this. Like, son of a.
That was good.
That was amazing.
That was good.
Before we got sidetracked, we were talking about the record. You making a record. You recorded some songs.
Yes.
They went well. I then got involved.
Yes.
And then before we knew it, we were both sitting on 4 or 5 just musical tracks that we had to finish. And one fully finished that you wrote by yourself. That's probably my favorite song on the whole EP.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's a good jam.
Thank you. It came after our concert. We went to see the Airborne Toxic event.
That's right. We saw Airborne Toxic event, and
the next morning I just woke up, picked up the guitar, and like recorded a video. And I was like, oh, that sounded kind of cool. And you're like, drop everything else. That's the one you do. I'm like, all right, mate, but it's not punk though. I want to do like fun punk. It's the best thing. And you're right, it is the best,
dude. It's one of those songs you sent.
It is one of my favorites.
You've been like we said earlier. Like, you would always for the last decade. Hey, check this out. I wrote this. You might like this. Check this out. You sent me that one, and I showed Sarah right away, and I was like, listen to this. And it was very authentic about you getting sober, and because like musically it's simple.
Yeah.
It's a super simple song, but like where it makes up for its simplicity, which simplicity is not a bad thing, but like your lyrical content was like so not sound douchey, just pure, and authentic, and just like you're not trying to be hooky or clever, or you're just like, here's where I'm at, and it just read that way. I listened to it today, picking up your Vess with the kids.
Nice.
And it's easily top 5 songs I've ever been a part of. I love that song.
That genuinely does me a lot because as your friend, I've also been a fan of your music.
Aww.
Even the ones that I'm not. I know listening to Kevin talk about taking compliments.
Yeah.
That hit so much home. And so this is going to be rough for us to get through this. But I've been a fan of your projects and your music writing. So to hear that is genuinely a cool feeling. It's definitely one of my favorite song. I mean, it's only 5 tracks, but it's definitely a favorite. But I don't think it's my favorite.
From the EP?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Could you guess which one it is?
Your favorite is probably going to be one of my not my least favorite, but I bet your favorite's Break.
It's not.
Okay, good.
It's not, but
then
I do, especially the
No,
bridge.
I know. Then Off and On.
No.
Dang, I don't know.
I think it's Recover.
Oh, of course. Okay. I thought that was 2 up the middle.
I think my genuine reaction leaving the studio after we recorded that song, just the instruments. I remember I pulled over the side of the road and called or texted you or something, and the reaction I had hearing just the music behind it and placing myself a year ago from that place.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that feeling. So I think that's why that song's gonna always.
What Here's to You, the acoustic song we were talking about, and Recover, your favorite have in common, I think, are the 2 off the record that fit the theme of the record the biggest, which is your sobriety and your journey on that. And not to get like super podcasty questioning, you're like my best friend. If you don't mind, could we dive into that journey?
Yeah.
In that the whole sobriety thing, because it was, I think it was just right before our Nashville trip with the Wild and Free where you told me you were sober, and it surprised me. I was just like, my first reaction was like, that sucks.
I remember that text.
It's like, not that it sucks, but you're like, oh, like I love having a beer with you or whatever, and it's just like that part's gone, you know. So selfish feeling. I was like, oh wait, what? You're sober, like okay, you're I'm just sorry for the interruptions. For the serious note, you told me you were getting sober, and
You thought it was like a 30-day thing.
well, you don't know how many people are like, I'm going sober, and a week later they're back on it.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I called you or just learned more about it, like how serious it was.
Yeah, you're like texting me something about like, hey, do you want to come over for like drinks and barbecue or something? And I was like, but maybe barbecue, but still sober, dude. And you're like, that's still going on?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember.
That sounds to me like a bad friend.
But to your point, like a lot of people do like dry January.
Yeah.
And then they're back or what have you. And to be fair, I hid my drinking problem.
You did. Because you would drink at my house, but it would be like, I don't know, 3 to 5 beers. Like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And you'd leave, and I'm like, all right, he wants to go home, but I didn't know you were going home to
drink heavier.
Drink more.
Because I knew I can't stay here.
Right.
And drink because A, it'll be embarrassing.
Right.
B, I have sleep apnea, so I need a sleep machine to go to bed. So my excuse was to chill out with you guys for a little bit and then go home and just because like I would even like while you guys were still hanging out that night or whatever, I'd be like texting the group.
Yeah, you would.
I'd be like back home. I'm like, okay, now I don't have to drive, so I can go full horse. Full horse. That's not a saying, but it should be.
It should be.
I went full horse.
You went full horse.
And yeah. And yeah, just the signs were there. You should call it on.
It's I didn't like looking back. I now realize how many like late night texts I'd get from you, just asking questions.
Yeah.
If I die, man, what song are you gonna play at my funeral? I got that maybe 5 times. I'm like, dude,
I never answered the right one.
I was like this. My dumb ass was like, I don't know, man. What do you want to play?
I never asked you what song. I always asked you to play a song.
Oh shit, that's even darker.
Yeah.
You were giving me notes. Like, hey, listen, something's gonna happen. That's so dark.
Or it's like really prima donna. I mean, like, my funeral has to be perfect.
I'll always go back to Nick Swartzen's bit where he's like, I want to save up like 10 grand and hire some B-level celebrity. Like, Nick knew John Stamos.
Oh, that's such a good bit.
That's
such
so
a
good.
bit.
That's so good.
But, yeah. I don't know.
I'm so sorry. Cece. This is not the Cece episode. What's funny is usually the podcast we started at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
This is the one time it started at like 9 o'clock, which is way past your bedtime, and this is the one time she's awake. It probably doesn't help that she knows you really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get away with it.
And we're back.
We're closed.
If something touches me, I'm going to lose it. But before we get back into it, could we try peach?
Yes. Okay. So this has been a while, and I have a framed picture of a peach Vess soda can.
Do in your house.
In my house.
Cheers.
I have 2 framed Vess pictures in my house. I do. Did I send you the other one? Why did I just hit it?
Habit.
Old habits die hard. Hey.
Ooh, the aftertaste on that
I didn't
tastes
taste
like
it yet.
peaches.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Banana peppers.
Peppercini.
Dude, wait for the aftertaste.
I die.
That is good.
God.
That's good.
Imagine that over ice. Crushed ice.
Oh, it gives me what's that like candy, like the rings?
Peach rings.
Are they called peach rings? What's the peach ring candy called? Peach rings.
This black cherry soda tastes like those black cherry gummies. God.
What are those peach rings called? You're like upset. Peach rings. I'm sorry.
But yes.
So back to your alcoholism. So you're drinking a lot.
Yeah.
See,
Drank too much. Caught up with me.
I had no idea. I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
But you're so much fun to hang out with. Whenever we hung out, I never wanted to be like, hey, man. and I regret that deeply.
I appreciate that, but
I really do.
Again, it wasn't your job to save me. And I worked really hard to have people not know about it because I didn't think it was a problem. And then I started hiding it, and I kind of subconsciously knew at that point it's a problem.
Probably wasn't great, but you weren't like, I have a problem.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is normal for everyone my age. But then I kept getting older and kept doing it more and more. But
I mean, in your defense, I thought it's great. Bring the mic just a little closer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could move it.
Yes, you can.
That's cool.
It's you're still in your 20s. You know, it's not like you're 45. It's like you're 27, 28, 29.
And I never went to like a college.
Right.
So like I used that excuse way too long.
I'm having my college experience.
Yep.
You're 29, super senior. Shut up, Dad. It's college.
It was bad.
Yeah. So it's to, I guess, defend myself. Like I never really saw it with you.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, whenever we hung out, it was like normal beer hangs, maybe a shot here or there. Mm-hmm. There were a couple times, like if I was at your apartment, I'm like, man, I got hammered that night.
That's right. I was like, that's what drinking is. Yeah. So you don't.
Or I'd be like, dude, I'm done. You're like, 5 more shots.
Okay. I can still feel my emotions. We got to do at least 2 more drinks.
And even back then, like when we were younger, I was like skinny. I was like a buck. I was like a $140.
Yeah.
Just slamming
wet.
vodka and Jack Daniels.
Yeah, that was our first drink.
The first time I drank was with you. I didn't drink in high school.
Yeah.
maybe like a beer or two.
Fucking nerd.
Dude, dork. And but like college, like time to experiment. And we drank at the old cliche, got into your parents' liquor cabinet.
Yep.
And this is the story I tell. This is how I remember it. The parts I remember. We were mixing because we knew how to drink. 19-year-old me and you. Jack Daniels. It was a glass, like a normal like 12-ounce glass.
Yep.
Half Jack Daniels, half vodka. Oh, do I remember that correctly?
Yes, and the alcoholic in me, so the recovering alcoholic in me, how
I still,
and we slammed it.
We would put like 2 or 3 ice cubes in it.
Yeah,
like fridge ice cubes that tasted like peas.
Forgot you're nice now.
Yeah. They were cloudy and disgusting. And we just kept doing the old like Michael Scott like clink clink clink. We kept doing
when
that.
The ice melts, it's second
drink. And I think we had like 3 of those.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think it's the only time, maybe 2 or 3 other times in my life where I was like blackout, like gone.
And so there's 2 other things about that night.
I threw up.
Yes.
Blue slushy.
Yes.
I thought I was gonna die. I was the type of drunk where you're like holding on to the grass in your front yard, trying not to fall off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
That was the night I realized that the spins wasn't a cute phrase.
No.
Because I thought that was like a phrase, like, oh, you get the spins.
Gandalf, man.
I was laying on your basement floor looking at the ceiling. I saw like a ceiling fan, and it was legit doing that. And I was like, that's not good.
I remember you like being vocal about that. I'm like, dude, you just gotta like close your eyes.
Which made it way worse. We could have died that night. We for sure had alcohol poisoning.
Well, do you remember what we did the next morning?
We worked.
It
felt like hummingbirds.
I felt
great.
We used to work at a
golf course.
Golf course, being little cart kids.
Yeah.
And if my memory serves me correctly, that was the best work day ever.
I think I was still drunk.
We were both still.
I had to still be drunk
because we had to get up at 4 a.m.
we're hitting it hard at like
tea times at
midnight.
Yeah. We're like, I think we called it quits like at like midnight. Mm-hmm. And we had to wake up like 4 a.m. to get there by like 5 a.m. because tea times are so early. And we lived off like cart kids had like, whatever, like minimum wage, but tips.
Yeah.
And we made so much tips that day.
These guys are so loose.
Yeah. Those better not be fighting words, guys.
We were like 19 handling it like seasoned brokers.
Yeah. We thought we were such big shots. God.
It's insufferable.
Yeah.
So that was the start of it.
And that's when I realized
this is fun.
I'm a functioning alcoholic.
These make the bad feelings go away completely.
Did I get more money?
10 years later,
yikes.
You sobered up.
Sobered up.
I feel even now like I don't think I'm an alcoholic, but I'll have spans where I'm like, I think I'm drinking too much. I gotta like tone it back or whatever. And I said to you before, like, I don't think I could stop drinking. So maybe that's not good to say. Or like I don't want to or whatever. But like there's times where I'm like, I would want to drink and it's hard to not have a drink.
Yeah.
And you quitting, it's like, I think that's one of the, like we were talking about Chris Mazingo, who was on the podcast earlier, and he's done like a bunch of like hard physical challenges. And you're like, man, that's like ridiculous. Like I can't wrap my head around that.
No.
All that stuff. And he's done some really challenging physical activities. Getting sober, I think, is probably the hardest thing anyone can do.
You're right. I'm better than Chris.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's my point.
No.
But like that's huge.
It's 4 years.
And I love what you said earlier. You kind of glossed over it, but like you getting sober 4 years, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is it seemed like it directly correlated to like your life unfolding to you being more creative.
100%. 100%. Not only did it open up like better friendships and relationships, but being sober got me back to being creative, artistic. I thought I needed alcohol like for confidence. Like, well, I'll be, I want to write this way or that way, but that's so pretentious or something. I'm not gonna do it. I'll shy away.
Yeah.
But if I drink, I can just I don't give a shit. I'll do whatever. But being sober and clean really, like, again, gave me clarity. I'm like, oh man, you know what? I got to clear it up. I got sober because I was in the ER because of my drinking, and I was told if I quit cold turkey that my body would go into shock. So I was on this I can't remember the name of it, but there's like little green black pills to like slowly wean me off. And so being that close, like something terrible going wrong. I thought I was having a heart attack. I thought I was stroking out. I couldn't control like my neck. Life is, to be cliche, could be so short. I'm like, man, I'm going to dress the way I want to dress. I want to listen to the music I want to listen to. I want to say fuck you to the corporate job. It makes me feel like shit. It's never that important. And I just want to enjoy the good things in life, and that making amends, friendships, relationships, and writing music again. And writing, even just writing, like not even for music's sake. Like I have a journal of just like comic book ideas or what have you. And it's freeing. Men are men. The human race is meant to experience life together and not just be drunk on your parents' patio while your friends are still enjoying Star Wars night. That's my takeaway.
That was...
Thoughts?
I love how you got so real at the end. You're like, time for a joke now.
Dirty booze on this?
Was it not supposed to be? You said so much good stuff, man. Like, just like getting sober, my biggest takeaway from that, and that was great. It was like living your life like unapologetically. Yeah. And I think that's...
But not being an asshole about it.
No. But I mean, like just something as simple as like, I'm going to wear what I want to wear. Yeah. Be who I want to be. I struggled with the longest time, like quitting my job. For whatever reason. It's just like, it's comfortable enough. You know?
Yes.
It's fine enough. And there was this thing I heard where it's like, what you are not like... Wherever you're at right now, consistently, it's like you're actively choosing it. So I was actively choosing to stay at UPS or at my corporate job. Like I was like when someone told me, like, no, you're choosing that every day. I was like, ew. Yeah. You know, and then for you to get sober and say like, oh, actually, like, because you had a good job, like solid like job. You know, like
I had a 401k.
Yeah.
It was good. And I definitely, even like before I got, because I was still working there while I was becoming sober.
Right.
And I was not probably the best worker for the last like 2 years or so, but also because I realized this is bullshit.
Yeah.
I can do what you need me to do in this set amount of time.
Right.
But you want me to like stretch it out because why? You want me to... There is some...
so you were good at your job.
I was.
That was the opposite. Like, you need me to do it how fast?
No, yeah, I was... I mean, I started as a merchandiser and worked my way up to sales. And a lot of merchandisers wanted that path, but a lot didn't get that. And so I was like... and I beat out people who went to college for like business school and like were actively working towards a career path this way. And I kind of I like to talk to people, so I got into sales. Yeah. And then I realized these meetings about KPIs and price points. And I'm just like, this is mine. None of this matters. This is nonsense. Right. This is not how I'm supposed to live my life. caring about this stuff.
But it's a steady paycheck, Danny.
But it's a steady paycheck.
It pays the bills.
And
do music on the side. Why do you got to quit your job?
Because then I stopped
just
music
do
altogether.
Both, Danny. Just do both and have another drink. Chill out. Relax. Why?
That's a pretty good idea.
It's like you don't have you didn't have to quit.
Yeah.
But
so they got to,
yeah.
They kind of saw that I was like not becoming the most model employee. And so they were going to have a talk to me. And I
hate that.
And I straight up said, I quit.
Like save your breath. We done.
It was on the phone. And this guy.
That's awesome.
This guy tried to like, all right, well, I'm going to need you to come in so we can talk about this. And I just go, dude, I quit. And he's like, he was shocked.
Yeah.
And he's like, hold on, I'm going to call you back. And he called like the higher ups. And then if you come into the office. And so I came into the office and had a hard.
Were you nervous for that?
I was more nervous to tell my parents.
Yeah.
Because
you didn't tell them beforehand.
No, this is during COVID. So my roommate got engaged. So he moved in with his fiance. So I got booted out. And during COVID, all that nonsense, I moved back home. And so I was living with my parents at the time. And they were always proud of me for getting this job.
Oh, no.
And
you're going to make something of yourself, boy.
Yeah. And they were very proud of it. And they always like told their friends and stuff. And so I was more nervous about that.
Yeah.
Because I had no back. I had no like other job ready.
Sure.
But I had money saved up.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat down with them. So I was more like nervous about that, but I was like, I felt free, man. And I walked in, I'm like, what are you going to do? Fire me? I already quit.
Right.
Like I felt so good. And they suckered me into staying for a little bit longer.
Did they? I didn't know that.
They wanted me to train the new guy.
Okay, but you were like, I do remember that.
So I stayed for,
but it was like a transition thing. Like you were on your way out.
I was on my way out.
Yeah.
I think I trained the guy for like a month.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's just because they didn't want to give me like a severance or something, but I felt for it.
Great show.
Great show.
It's tough, like to make that big of a decision for yourself and. Not to be cheesy, but like your mental health and just
it was 100%.
It's like you keep saying this word like clarity. You know, it's like you knew like this isn't it, so I'm done.
Yeah,
and that's tough. That's tough to get to that space.
I always knew it, but I think them coming to me like, hey, we need to have this conversation, push me to that. Like,
yeah,
no, we don't actually, because I don't care.
You're like, I've already been done. That was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
And I think when I broke the news to my parents,
mm-hmm.
They were a lot cooler than I thought they were going to be.
Awesome.
Because they saw me at my lowest. And they saw the beginning of my sobriety journey.
Sure.
And they're like, yeah, if that place was doing that to you.
It's like, do you want like because it was a good job. It wasn't like you're making $300,000 a year. It's a good job. It was a good job, you know? But it's like, do you want to work a good job and kill yourself?
Is it?
Or like make like a slightly less money and be like super happy and healthy and sober and like rocking life.
My plan, because I even went to you to budget. I was like, hey, make me a budget plan. This is what I'm working with. And so I had money saved up because, I mean, I was just alone all the time. So I wasn't spending a lot of money. So I had a decent amount. And I keep saying had. I'm still all right, guy. But it is
I had
comic shop manager to, an AB sales.
Yeah.
Different. But my plan was to take like a couple months off.
Right.
And like, I want to just catch up on life. That lasted for a month. And I agreed to help out my local comic shop while they made their transition to a new building. And cut to 3 year. almost 3 years later, I'm now manager at said comic shop. So life is weird, man, but it's cool.
It's awesome.
It's cool. Yeah.
Like, it's been, like, to me, it feels like
yesterday. And I live right down the street from it now.
Yeah.
With the most amazing... She's going to hate this.
Yeah.
She's going to hate this.
Oh, please.
If she's even listening.
Oh, she's going to listen.
But the most amazing woman ever, Lindsay Hayes. I get cheesy, annoying, kind of goofy about it, but she has been the best thing about my sobriety. Is I met her during...
Well, that hurts my feelings.
The thing is, I know you're being kind of honest.
It should have been me. Sorry.
It's
ruined a really sweet moment.
No, we're so weird about it, doing sweet.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But she's been the best. Not only best part of it all, but really good support system. She does a lot what you do, where like she'll make light of it. What was it the other day? I think it was like an empty like beer can or something, or like an empty. We're in an estate sale and there's like an empty wine bottle or something, and I picked it up because I was gonna do a joke. But she beat me to it, and she goes, no cosplaying, drinking.
No
and I'm like, cosplaying, drinking is hilarious.
She is genuinely, like, a very awesome girl.
She is beyond amazing. She's very talented in the creative arts as well. She is a graphic designer. She's an artist. I should have wore her shirt. She did a shirt for the comic shop.
Oh, no kidding. That's cool.
She did it has Phoebe, our shop dog, on it.
That's awesome.
She did a shirt, and it's like our best-selling shirt by far.
So not only is she cool, but her work does not suck.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's not just a clever name. That's, dude, I mean, like, think about it. Were you dating her during the sales days?
A little bit. I was like I think
like close enough where it's like, let's just say when you're
because she saw me in my work vehicle at the time.
Gotcha.
I remember like stopping by because I dropped off like lunch for her one day, and she's like, "Is that your work van?" I'm like, "Yeah, I gotta go."
It's just awesome how fast like life can 180, being like, I hate this job, I don't have a lady, I'm drinking too much. Like,
yeah,
you're without sounding crude, like slowly drinking yourself to death. Like, I'm done.
Didn't even mean to get into a relationship.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was kind of dating around, like, okay, well, I'm feeling myself now again.
Yeah.
So let's,
to like a job you love, you're making music, you got like an amazing lady.
Yeah.
Like, shit's good.
Yeah. 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 I feel like we're not talking enough about the creative process.
It's fine. It's a podcast. Whatever.
Or the project at all.
No, that's dude, this is,
but
I want to know about you.
I keep going on about Vess and Clarity and Lindsay.
Well, again, it's like it's like you start a podcast because you're in your 30s and you have camera equipment. It's like it can be about anything.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I've been doing this, the more I want it to be about like creatives, but like everyday people. Like no bullshit. You are a prime example of like what I'm trying to get at. It's like everyday people who are just trying to live the life they like waking up to, I think is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And for you, it's like, we were in the same boat where it's like, I had the corporate job that I hated. You had a corporate job that you hated. It's like those mornings are hard. When you wake up and you got, not to sound like whatever, but you get that anxiety for just like looking at email.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
and you got that boss that's down your neck. And not to sound like, works hard, but it's like sometimes you just, that next level of like, it's not like I have a good job or I like my job and there's parts of it I don't like. It's like all of it's bad.
Right.
One of those things. And it's like, how do you slowly go from that to building a life that you like waking up to? And for you to like downplay, like, oh, I'm not talking about the record. Like, who gives a shit? like you went from like the darkest part of your life to like, let me stop drinking. Let me quit my job. Let me help my buddy out with some silly behind the scenes stuff. Maybe I'll pick up my bass again. I'm going to cut a record. I really like this girl. I'm gonna work at a comic book shop, and now you're Danny Matusiak. Like you to me, like outside looking in, like you know who you are. People may not agree with it. People may not like it. People might think it's the coolest thing in the world. But you're like, this.
Yeah.
And like that's such a cool thing.
So all you can do, man, is just you got to be honest with yourself. That's the biggest thing and be unapologetic to it too. Because like even little stuff like I remember being like in high school. I always like wanted to dye my hair. I always wanted to be like, oh man, Pete Wentz and
sure.
But like I was so scared of like my mom and my dad. What are you, a girl? You're gonna start dyeing? What, you gonna curl it now too? It's like, and
that was my dad.
And yeah, and then being just so close to like, my medical emergency, and thinking that it could end that quick. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna dye my hair. I'm gonna wear
like I could die
this weird like shirt that might come off like super douchey hipster or whatever. I like the way it looks on me. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna feel it out. I'm gonna listen to freaking Sabrina Carpenter and Blink-182. I want to enjoy it all. I just
wait. Blink-182.
Sorry, Alkaline Trio. But yeah, you gotta own it. Be your authentic self, and
that's hard. That's hard for me.
It's hard for me still. Like it's not.
You pull it off nicely.
Easy. It's an everyday thing. We kind of like have to like, okay.
Especially
remind yourself.
Yes. Like I'm just now starting in this internet podcast thing or do the talking head stuff. And like every time I do it, it just feels so like, I don't know. Like it's like, just be normal. You know, it's like, what's that? Was it Clifford? Like, just be a normal boy. You know, the Martin Short.
You're doing it now.
Just make a normal face. You know, it's like just be normal. I keep trying to tell myself like I just want to like work at being authentic.
Yeah.
Like don't try to be funny.
I feel like you come off really authentic.
Thanks. I try.
Well, now I don't.
Thanks. I try.
I mean, I don't know if it's because I'm so close to you and like, no, I'm not all the guests. But
this part's easy. You know, like
this part's easy. But
yeah.
like watching you with like interact with like Chris or Kevin and stuff, like it seems all authentic. Maybe I need to watch another.
It's more like the intros I do before the episodes. That's where it's kind of hard. It's like talk about.
See, I think your intros are good.
Really?
I like when you keep the mistakes in.
Because I was thinking about cutting those.
I think they're good. I think like when the ice didn't like it flipped off or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And you made light of it. That's fun.
Yeah.
It gets the person.
I like the drink intros.
Yeah.
I was talking about like the intro, the intro before the intro. Where
oh,
I'm like,
cool.
Like, today's podcast, guys. I think I could cut that. I don't think it's necessary. I think I'll do it for this year, but then next year I might cut it. I don't think it's necessary, but we'll see.
Yeah. Just dive into it.
Just get right into like the drink recipe and then get into the episode.
Yeah. I mean,
but anyways,
introduce the guests.
Yeah, briefly, you know. But yeah, just coming across authentic is a challenge, and it's just like, man, I feel like you're very much 2 steps ahead of just that. Like, I'm gonna wear what I want, say what I want, be me, and you're just, dude, like, to blow smoke, like, you're such a likable guy. Like, I haven't had anyone meet you who are like, that guy sucks. You know?
Cool.
Yeah, I'm sure they're out there.
Oh yeah.
But you're just funny. Like we vacationed together like 3 years ago with my older brother for the first time. He's known you like briefly.
Yeah.
Last 15 years just from our friendship.
Right.
But it's the first time we hung out with you.
Yeah.
And then after that week, and he's like, Danny's awesome. I'm like, yeah,
you're awesome too, Charles.
He's a good guy. And that's when you were sober. So that means you're super likable.
Yeah.
You know, because alcohol is a great crutch, man.
I use that like I need a social lubricant. I use that so much, and
it's good.
I proved that I don't.
Yeah.
If anything, like, oh man, going out sucks.
Yeah, I'm not
because I'm too aware of my surroundings. I'm like, these people are just
you have like
annoying,
spidey senses.
Or they're like, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna end up real bad, and it usually does.
It usually does. Well, like it's a good social lubricant. I mean, it's part of this show.
Yeah,
let's have
it's a crutch.
Get rid of it. It's a crutch.
Just do Vess.
Let's have a couple cocktails and get loose. And
yeah.
But even still, it's a conversation starter. Like why that drink?
Yeah.
And just doing soda, like that might have been the most interesting why this drink I've had. And it was soda, baby.
I could have gone longer. I could have gone
let's
deeper.
use that to get to our last flavor.
Okay.
My childhood favorite, pineapple.
I've never had this one before.
Get ready to
much
live.
as I love Vess.
Give an honest review, baby.
I remember that soda. I've had it.
What?
I remember that soda.
Never had it before? Like, oh, yeah. I'm back, baby.
I can't pinpoint it. I've had that soda. That's good. God, that's good.
That's a good one. Dude, that ice cold at 4th of July, come on. Give me a break. Gosh, that's good.
Pair it with a rack of ribs. Does that sound
That was
good?
my favorite thing on 6. Best pineapple
I know.
soda.
The
and
rib crib.
And a rack of ribs.
In a cigar after.
I was still taking my pickles off my Happy Meal, but yeah, give me a rack
Do you
of
like
ribs.
pickles?
I do now. I didn't used to.
Dill?
Sure.
Do you know what dill is?
Yes. You know what the pickles I do hate?
Sweet.
Like the butter ones, like butter pickles.
You don't like those.
Dude, if you grab a butter pickle expecting dill,
Okay, I will say
you will die.
I will. That is a bad.
That's a bad combo. Like, oh, a pickle? It's like, why does that taste like a
But
cornflake?
when you knowingly put it on a sandwich or something,
maybe?
it's good.
Okay,
It's good.
I'll take your advice.
But I usually do dill.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, because as a kid I would do like this one. I think it was the Oprah Winfrey Show.
What?
Actually, it's not. I don't think. I know it was the Oprah Winfrey Show. She had a guest on by the name Tim Allen. And he showed how to make the man sandwich. Because that was his shtick, I guess. And
You're like, it was.
it is. Isn't his show Last Man Standing? It was like basic sandwich, meat, cheese, pickles, and chips, and you crunch the chips into the sandwich, and so I would beg my mom to make me that like every
Get some
day.
chips.
And she used the buttery sweet pickles for those. So I have a special place.
Okay, you got some nostalgia.
Yeah, but I love a good dill pickle. Why was I talking about dill pickles?
Don't know. You just ran like, you like pickles? I was like, no, I brought up it was my fault.
Okay,
I said take off the pickles off your
that's
cheeseburger.
right. Do you like Wendy's burgers?
I like their Junior Baconator.
That doesn't have pickles on it, does it?
No, that's just bacon and glory, baby.
Because they use sweet pickles. I didn't know that. Breaking news: Wendy's uses sweet pickles.
Such intense eye contact, dude. Do you like that? Because that's sweet pickles. Like you played gotcha.
Like I had a gotcha.
Well, do you like Wendy's burgers? Well, guess what, Bucko?
You like sweet pickles?
Oh my gosh, that's great.
What's your favorite sandwich?
I don't have a favorite sandwich.
What's your favorite sandwich meat?
Turkey?
Really?
I don't know. I'm not a big sandwich guy. I don't like make sandwiches.
Okay. Fun. You're an awesome host.
I will give you. What's your favorite sandwich?
I'm glad you asked. Bologna. For the longest time, it was salami.
I'm not a big salami guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what your wife said, too.
Gee,
I don't know what this character was.
Slow that in confidence.
Bologna and cheese, man. Maybe it's
Bologna and
because
cheese.
I grew up with a large family, so money was kind of tight. So bologna
and
cheese, mayo. Oh, it has to be thick cut bologna.
Thick cut bologna.
Cheese
On white bread?
on white bread.
That sounds disgusting.
Or wheat. I have a fond memory of wheat.
Freaking gross, dude.
And pickles.
Could you still eat it today?
I ate it yesterday. I kid you not. That was my dinner.
Sarah makes a lot of sandwiches for lunch. I'm bad with lunch. Like, I either eat out a lot or I make
Peanut butter jelly.
not peanut butter and jelly.
I love peanut butter jelly.
I don't know. Bacon and eggs. I'm not a sandwich guy.
Cool.
You asked me, man.
My favorite sandwich, bacon and eggs. Oh, cool, Ron Swanson.
My favorite sandwich, I don't know, probably jogging.
God.
Does this soda have caffeine in it?
No.
Thank goodness. Because I try not to drink caffeine past noon.
For
like a 12-year-old.
It originally did. In the 40s, they marketed a caffeine-free soda.
And it did well.
It did good, but
How
not
do you know all
but
this?
not because of the caffeine-free. Caffeine-free didn't catch on to the 1980s.
Really?
But Vess was ahead of it. They didn't even know it at the time.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. They had what was it? They had an advertisement where it was caffeine-free, so the kids won't be obscene or something. Yeah.
Is there like a Vess documentary I don't know about?
No.
Like, are you just
A
Googling?
lot of personal research.
Like, is our books? Like, I'm genuinely curious how you know this about Vess.
Articles.
Wikipedia.
Just the Wikipedia is weak. If you want to know,
You're like, they didn't include all of it.
so minimal, and they give the 7-Up guy way too much credit on Whistle. He didn't do that for Whistle.
You should give Vess tours. I feel like you could wing it.
I probably could.
You probably could. Let's go do a Vess tour. Let's go hit up Big Vess. Be like, hey.
My dad has a Vess clock hanging in his workshop.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah, I want it so bad.
We actually have a nice array of Vess sodas right there.
It's beautiful, is it not?
It's a lot. Because I had to buy a 6-pack of each one of these.
Did you go in thinking you could do a cardboard?
I thought maybe I can get like a 2-liter of each one. I didn't know I was going to buy...
Some gas stations sell just the bottle.
Yeah. Like 24 16-ounce bottles of sugar bombs.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot, Danny.
They once had a chocolate drink similar to
Ew.
Yoo-Hoo.
Chocolate? Like, was it still a soda?
No, it was like a Yoo-Hoo.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Vess
Discontinued.
Chocolate. Vess chocolate soda. Ew.
They had a Lou Brock soda from the Cardinals.
Just Whistle.
Is that a great slogan? Like,
That's actually very cute.
thirsty, just Whistle. And then they named the orange soda Whistle.
Just Whistle. Oh, so was it just the orange soda?
It was just the orange soda. It was, and the Vess, Sylvester, sent the formula to like scientists and stuff. And they're like, this soda's not going to hold. But he was so convinced that he has the perfect formula that he went on and like produced it. And it blew up.
Do you like Vess better than Fitz's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fitz's root beer is a different story.
Okay. But
Fitz's,
as far as their cream soda and all that.
their Vess cream soda is the best. Fitz's, they win root beer.
Okay. Hey. Sounds like you're fair.
Yeah. Hey. This is a no spin zone. I'm fair and biased. Is that right?
I'm fair and biased. I'm trustworthy and a liar. And while I'm at it, I'm probably the most humble person I know. So good. We gotta get this record out.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if we don't release this music this year, it's not coming out.
So we're not giving the name.
We can't. Yeah. That's right. We teased it. I postponed it. We come up with the greatest band name of all time.
And I think we don't know.
I think we're close.
Let's say it on the count of 3.
We're gonna say different. We're gonna say a different variation of it.
I think we are. 1, 2, 3.
Mike
Mad.
and Danny.
That's dumb. That's dumb. Mad is right there.
So the band name is Mike and Danny, but we call it. It's gonna be called Mad.
Yeah, it's Mad.
But as an acronym.
Acronym.
Yeah. So,
But I
you
think it should just be Mad. And
I
when
agree.
people ask, like, well, why is it Mad? You guys don't sound angry. It's like, it's Mike and Danny.
I'm okay with that.
And that was your idea because in high school, we were always Mike and Danny.
We were basically a couple.
Where was, yeah.
It's like, you know, my other band names, like you really think hard about it. Not that they were great band names, but you tried, you know?
Yeah.
and us making music. I'm like, I don't want to take it. I want to take it, like, do our best, but I don't want to take it super seriously or try to make it or get a record deal.
that was the biggest thing about us doing this together was like
just keep it fun.
We're just if we do a song a year,
yeah.
And originally we were just gonna make it like for ourselves,
which what we did,
which we still are. But like we're like, oh, you know what?
But
Kevin likes it.
We grew up in the 2003 to 2009 era of pop rock where it's like so good. What we want to make our music sound like is popular rock music.
Yeah.
It's just what we like,
Yeah.
So whatever.
But there's hints of like other stuff that like, because as similar as we are, we also have differences. Yeah. And then it comes to music taste too. And
sure.
And a lot of that bleeds through. And so I think like it's just I always say it's a selfish project for us.
Yeah.
Because it is for us.
Yeah.
We're not trying to make it. We're not trying to play on the radio. We like these songs. We want to write things because I can't afford therapy. So doing this helps me get it all out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but because you were talking about band names.
Yeah.
It was originally called Chapter 13.
Yes, your original band name.
And that was years ago. And then when I was trying to think of a name for this project, you're the one who said Chapter 13.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, that's cool. That's poetic. I like that. And then you joined, made it mad.
Changed your band name.
Actually.
Let's call it Myself and Danny.
But our first EP title is Chapter 13.
It's Chapter 13 as an homage to that. And it works because Chapter 13 means like closing a chapter or bankruptcy or something ending. And it kind of works towards the whole theme of the EP is your sobriety in that journey. So it's a nice little like bookend to that. So I thought it was also appropriate.
It was.
Yeah.
It was very genius and very heartwarming. So thank you.
Dude, thank you. It's tough to talk about because it's only none of the songs are out.
None of the songs
and they're
are
all
out.
And they're all for us.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. That was my wife. She is on her way home, and yeah,
she's still seeing that guy.
I want to keep going. Do you want pizza later? Because I'm making pizza. I gotta preheat the oven now, though. Should we try some? Yeah. You don't have to. If you
sounds good.
Sometimes it's more fun. Just
I can't wait to have
drive-thru.
reheated pizza.
I will make it fresh. I just gotta start the oven now.
No, I'm fine.
Because I kind of want to make some.
Well, if you want to go make some, go make some.
Will you have some?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go preheat the oven, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Or you can do it. I'll do it. I'll go preheat the oven.
Can I just eat a bullet instead? Oh, yeah, I got clarity now.
Can I just eat a bullet? It has to preheat for an hour.
Really?
Yeah, at 550.
Do you? Oh.
Yeah, I got this pizza steel. So you preheat it for an hour at 550, and you toss the dough, and it cooks in like 7 minutes, or like 8 minutes.
So what cheese are you using?
It is. I'm glad you brought that up, Danny. Sandwiches, whatever. Pizzas, let's go.
Let's get into it.
So the cheese is a blend, 50-50 blend of low moisture mozzarella, part skim, low moisture, part whole milk, low moisture mozzarella. And yeah, freshly grated, put it in a bag, mix it up. Perfect.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't expect that answer.
You get some
on two accounts. One, how dare you? Provel. Secondly, that's really intense.
Dude, I follow this guy called the Dough Guy on TikTok.
Cool.
He made up his own. Dude, it's a whole thing. The Dave Portnoy pizza guy, pizza reviews.
One bite.
Yeah, that guy. He made this pizza in his home oven and got an 8.1 rating, which is like ridiculous. Like
an 8.1?
An 8.1, Danny, which is solid. Oh my god. An 8.1's good for a business. He made this at his house and got an 8.1, and I was like, I gotta make this pie. I gotta make this pie.
I gotta make this pie.
I gotta have it. It's just too good. And yeah, it's pretty good.
So just cheese, no topping?
I got pepperoni, but I haven't tried it with pepperoni yet. I got some pepperoni upstairs if you want some pepperoni.
Not my child. I'll eat a cheese pizza.
It's good, okay? It's fun.
Is it so you use flour for the dough?
It's bread flour, olive oil, cold water, yeast, and salt and sugar. And you blend it up, you knead it, and you put it in a container for about a couple hours, and then you take it out, oil it again, separate container, and you let it ferment for 3 days.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then you take the dough out and flour it up and stretch it the best you can. I just started.
That's impressive.
But it's like here's how to make real pizza.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun. It's fun, okay?
Do St. Louis style.
That'd be interesting.
No flour. Make that cracker.
Is that how they do it? No flour?
Or it's like little flour, but it's like barely any flour. That's why they get the thin cracker. And of course, Provel cheese, which I hate. I love it, and I hate people, especially who are from St. Louis, who are like, emos is dead, Provel's.
It's not pizza. It's like, okay, it's still delicious.
Do you like provolone? Do you like Swiss cheese? You like Provel. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's those two together?
I think it's also another maybe just cheddar, and it's just
you just named 3 different cheeses. Like, that's Provel.
it is. So
Provel's a blend.
Yeah, it was made so they could, chefs could find a cheese that when they cut into it would crumble or what have you, and so they were trying to make this cheese.
So it's like a lab cheese,
kind of. And then Ed from Emos was like, "That's awesome. That's gonna be my main cheese then," and it blew up.
No way.
I love St. Louis food,
dude. You're like a foodie.
I have.
You could host Good Eats.
I'm not a foodie.
You're not a foodie
when it comes to St. Louis stuff.
Okay,
because I think we have cool stuff, and
dude, yes, and agreed.
I'm tired of St. Louis not being like
people from St. Louis being like, screw this town. That's why I went on a tangent, but I shot that wedding at Budweiser, and I was just like, I was looking at it, I'm like, this is actually awesome.
Yeah.
Like, this is the most famous beer in the world. Budweiser is.
Yeah.
Second to, I think, Modelo. And it's in our backyard.
Yeah.
That's kind of a big deal.
And it's been there since its birth.
Yes.
I think we have a lot of cool, all the big cities get the highlights.
St. Louis gets overlooked.
New York pizza and Kansas City barbecue and we have
Budweiser,
Vess soda, Provel cheese,
Emos,
toasted raviolis,
gooey butter cake,
the
Cardinals and the Blues,
and the and
the Rams,
R.I.P. And we have what's another? St. Louis style ribs.
St. Louis style ribs.
Pork steaks.
Pork steaks are St. Louis?
Pork steaks St. Louis.
That's what's up.
The cup has been around, I think, but it was popular.
We used to have an international airport, then we didn't. So that's
Rip.
a bummer. Yeah. I feel like we're missing a big one. What's something else big from St. Louis?
We got the big...
A free zoo.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently our zoo is pretty dope.
I think, we usually get number 1 in the country, don't we?
We're always in the conversation.
But say it's us in San Diego, I think.
Yeah, and I think we're the number 1 free zoo. I think that's what it is.
I don't think there's a lot out there that are free.
Yeah, Children's Museum, the Magic House.
Did you say City Museum?
City Museum. We got some cool stuff.
Magic House. Yeah, we have a lot of cool. I have lived west of St. Louis my entire life. St. Charles, St. Peter's, LaFountain, whatever.
Right.
But even now, me and Lindsay take trips down there. We went to the punk rock flea market down there. We went to some garage sales down there. We always like to go eat down there. Mm-hmm. We had pizza at the Headless Bat. I think you'd like their pizza.
So would Ozzy.
Oh. But yeah, so I'm very into what St. Louis has given to. You didn't know 7-Up was from St. Louis.
Didn't know.
We got some cool stuff, and I'm proud of it.
Good coffee.
I had something.
It's got good coffee too. Yeah, there's a lot of cool coffee.
Blueprint.
I think I just went. I had a meeting at a coffee shop that I feel like you told me to go to once I walked in.
Coffee Stamp.
No, it was what was it called? It was lo-fi maybe. It was like record store vibes. Maybe not. It was awesome. You walked in.
Was it red and black?
Maybe. I got to look up the name because you go to more coffee shops than I do.
I've slowed down.
I've cut it off, man.
But
it was fantastic.
Do you know how gooey to talk about coffee? Do you know how gooey butter cake was made?
No.
On accident, by putting too much butter in a coffee cake, and it made like a pudding.
How do you know this?
Because I like the St. Louis cuisine, baby.
Yes.
Did you find it?
No, and I'm just wasting time. But hold on. Here we go. We met up at. This is so not gonna be worth
Starbucks.
Starbucks. I'm so sorry.
No, this is fun.
This is fun.
This
is fun for me. Yeah. Hi-Fi by Upshot Coffee.
Oh, Upshot.
It's not up. It's like I don't know. Upshot's right by my house.
So, well, Upshot has a couple locations.
Yeah,
now.
I just learned that.
But yeah, they have that location, and then they have one by my house called the Break Shop. So
have you been to the Hi-Fi spot?
I have not.
Dude, it's cool. It'll be your vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was that one in O'Fallon that I liked.
Yeah, what was? Because I thought you told me to go to that one. Didn't you recommend one that was like record store, like vinyl kind of thing?
Probably.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've derailed it.
No, I like coffee.
Do you like coffee?
No,
Do
I don't like coffee with you.
I'm like, you're gonna drink that milkshake?
God, yeah.
Don't you know coffee's supposed to make you hate yourself?
Because I like flavor,
dude. I'm not gonna lie, that was delicious. That was hard for me to choke down.
Really?
I have a headache.
Really?
That's a lot of. That's a lot. I don't really. To make you feel bad about yourself, I don't drink a lot of sodas, and that is.
Me too. I barely touch the stuff.
That is some sugary shit. It was delicious though. It's the most drunk I felt in years, Danny.
I can't believe you don't drink. I love a crisp soda with dinner.
A good Coke.
Yeah,
but I've been buying the Coke Zeros.
I do Diet Coke.
Yeah.
But
like a full throttle Coke. It's been a minute.
A full throttle Coke.
A full throttle Coke.
I'm driving tonight, buddy. I can't do
That's what
that.
I was saying. Make it a diet.
Make mine a diet. We should be marketing majors.
Do you ever do
majors.
not alcoholic beer? Or is that too scary?
I'm
sorry, I don't care. Next topic. I'm just joking.
So I sent you pictures of this place, the Saturn Lounge.
Yes.
Cool fucking place.
Yes.
That had vinyl records.
That's what I've been thinking of. The mocktails.
So they had an NA beer that I keep seeing commercials for called Athletic. And so me and Lindsay were killing time before we were going to have dinner with some friends. And so we went into Saturn Lounge. She got a drink. And I'm like, you know what? It's been a minute since I've had like I always do like a mocktail, which I can go on a whole tangent about mocktails and how they're a scam. But
go for it.
I ordered the like I haven't had like a Bush NA or a Natty NA whatever in forever. I'm gonna try this Athletic beer, non-alcoholic. Like 2 sips in, I was like, I haven't had that sensation in a while, and like it was one non-alcoholic beer, and I felt different. Like
whoa,
and it scared me. And we were walking back to my car because I drove, and I'm like, I have to say this out loud so I can get out of my head. I feel drunk, I feel insane, and I'm kind of scared to drive right now. And like Lindsay's like, do you want me to drive? I'm like, no. Like, saying it made me feel better, but like, it
just gave you that little kind of good feeling in the back of your head, like ooh,
not even a good feeling. Like it was just the last time I had that feeling
had a bite
was in a bad place.
Oh, crazy! And
like it made my brain chemistry feel like, oh, that taste and sensation is
it triggered it.
And
were you kind of waiting for the hit?
Kind of, yeah. And so I have not had a sip of NA beer since.
I was watching this podcast where Tom Holland was advertising his non-alcoholic beer, Bureau, and the host was sober as well.
Okay.
He's like this late 40s, like jacked, like super in shape dude.
Oh, like
and he was
twins.
You guys, you couldn't tell each other apart except for the body size.
What?
And,
he's bigger.
Yeah, he kind of had a reservation. He was like, I'm a little like, I don't know, like I'm sober. I'm a little wary about it. And he took a sip like you did, and exact same feeling. He's like, a couple sips. He's like, that's delicious, and that freaks me out. He goes like, it gives me that hit. He's like, I'm waiting for me to feel tipsy, but it's not coming. But the hit's there.
Yeah,
and he's like, I feel like he's like, he seems super nervous drinking it.
Yeah, it made me, because like,
is it kind of like dancing with the devil a little bit? Like you're just flirting with it.
Like I wanted to get through it, and so like, and Lynn's like, "Do you want another one?" I'm like, "No, I'm good. Yeah. I'm just gonna do water."
Yeah,
and it was a weird sensation, but yeah, I that's why I wanted Vess, because I
totally
don't do NA beer, and I think mocktails are just a
What's up with the mocktails being a scam thing? Because isn't that kind of good? You kind of get something, maybe a little fruity or some bubbles, and you can still drink. You look like you're holding a cocktail. Why are they a scam?
I get something fruity with some bubbles, and I'm holding a cocktail with any of these drinks.
Yeah.
I can buy you for $1.08 at a Quick Trip. You're gonna make me pay $12 for a cup this size that has seltzer water, a dash of grenadine, and a cool looking leaf on top, and it's called something cool, and that doesn't give me
not your normal gin and tonic.
Yeah, like it's just, I like that it's there, and that it's an offer, but dude, the price point is ridiculous.
So is it that it feels pandering, or is it more of a price issue?
Price issue.
So if it was like $3, you'd be like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
But it's the fact they're charging the same, 14, if not more. Is it more?
No, I don't. It depends on the place.
Yeah.
But like, I've seen some mocktails that are like $14.
That's crazy.
I'm just like, nah.
Because you're right. It's probably club soda, light flavoring, and like you said, a slight garnish.
Yeah, like a cool looking garnish and like a cool looking color. And sometimes it's not even like fizzy. It's just like, I got one at the Fountain on Locust, and it was just a dreamsicle, and it was just orange and like vanilla flavoring, no carbonation, and so I don't get a bite.
Yeah,
which is what I loved about alcohol, was the
right.
And it was like $12-14. I'm like, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
It was like drinking a melted popsicle. I'm like, that's not fun.
That sucks.
At least Vess has fizz.
It's like, if you're going to help someone trying to stay sober, it's like give them one perk. They're not getting lit tonight. Can you give them half off drinks, please?
Yeah, and that's the other thing. If like we're gonna be out with our friends, who want to be out drinking for an extended period,
and they're gonna have a lot.
You know, there's drink specials. You know, $2 natty light nights, or a pitcher for the table. There, whatever.
You don't want to spend $60
on 3 drinks. Of 3 drinks that I could just get a fountain soda and have a better night.
And they're not including their most, to your point, their most expensive part of the drink is the booze.
Yeah.
Which in itself is not expensive.
Yeah.
You know, so that markup is ridiculous.
But they make it sound like it's like a whole like ordeal. Like, we use these fine ingredients like juniper leaves and off the coast of something, and we chiseled the ice that night, and then we refroze it after it got melted. And it's like, nah, I don't need all that.
Vess,
just give me a soda.
I bought a 6-pack of non-alcoholic Corona this week.
Fucking loser.
Bro, that stuff slaps.
Yeah,
like, because I've done Bush NA before. I bought you some of that for the Halloween party.
Yeah,
that I don't think you came to. Thanks.
No, it was fun.
And so I had that for like a week, and that was actually not bad. But the Corona NA was it tasted like a Corona Premier. Like, it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm on current medication. Shouldn't be drinking on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm on drugs.
It's more fun when you do.
I've had a
Take
couple.
it from my experience.
I've had a couple.
Corona was a good beer.
Corona's a good beer.
I miss a beer after cutting grass. That sounds like the most Midwestern dumb hick thing.
No, that's real.
It does.
You do yard work for 2 or 3 hours and have a
I remember
Corona?
the first time my dad, like, he's like, hey, let's go to the garage, grab some.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. And I was like, this is the best feeling ever. Did you know alcoholism is generational?
It's so that's a trigger for me. It's like freshly cut grass, lighting a barbecue pit, or just before dinner. That's waking up. Waking up. I only drink on days that begin with the letter T. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Wednesdays and
today and tomorrow. And Saturday and Sunday.
That's pretty good. I never heard that before. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's funny. The non-alcoholic beer because of the medication, because I almost died because of poison ivy.
That's why you're on medication.
Yeah.
So you almost died?
I didn't almost die. My leg got swollen.
So you had no idea it was poison ivy?
No, I had poison ivy on my arm. Like, it started here for like 3 or 4 days, and then it went away. Like, it was like kind of on its way out, and some got on my leg. Whatever. I shot a wedding with that, and then it like it just couldn't like leave my leg, and we had this expired like ivy itch like dry spray, and I kept using it, and it helped my arm. So it's
probably just guidelines.
Dude, we read the back of the bottle, and it was like, do not use if expired, do not apply to open wounds, like do not. It was like 3 or 4 do nots. I was like, I've been doing all of those. Sarah was leaving for work one day, and I was like, give me a good spray down. I've been itching like crazy. She sprayed my leg. It was like excruciating pain. I held my leg like in real time, like below my knee, just like my calf and my foot just swelled up. And I was like, that's not normal. It'll probably go away. Like, go to work. She goes to work. My foot is like a balloon the entire day. And I'm like, that's odd. And I put it off. And then she comes home. And I'm like, she's like, you're going to urgent care, you psycho. Like, I couldn't walk. And I was like, we probably should. And we go to urgent care just as a precaution.
Yeah. And
she's like, well, that looks infected. I was like, after she said that, like, it kind of freaked me out. I'm like, I have an infection? She's like, yeah, your leg's infected. Yeah. And I was like, well, I don't want my leg to fall off. And she goes,
I love that's where you go.
She goes, well, if you do what I tell you, it won't. And I was like, so it could. You know? Like, just pure panic. She gives me, like, some prednisone, which is like a steroid, and then something else for the infection. I was like, all right, cool. And she gives me, like, a pressure sock thing or a compression sock.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, keep your foot elevated, and you know, if you'll be fine. If you wake up tomorrow and it's worse, definitely go to the hospital, but you'll be good. I'm like, okay. Kind of on edge, you know. Came home, watched Vince Vaughn's new movie known as Amazing, and had some Applebee's, got my foot propped up, just trying to stay calm. It's all good. Fell asleep on the couch, you know. Yeah. Sarah fell asleep on the couch too. Kids are in bed. I wake up around 5 a.m. and like my calf was so swollen that like I could press on it and leave an indent. Like, it was gross. Like, I was like, that's nasty. But my thigh was fine. Yeah. So I wake up at 5 a.m. I'm like, I'm kind of curious. Pull up like my shorts, and my thigh is swollen too. And I'm like, no way. I push down on my thigh, and it leaves the same indent like my foot. And I'm like, oh my God.
About to lose a leg.
Yeah, I'm about to lose a leg. And like, everyone's asleep, I'm freaking out, you know. And God bless my mom. I just like check my phone out of nerves, and she texts me at like 5 a.m. like, how you doing, honey? I'm like, not good.
Not good, Mom. Not good.
Mom. It's just a 33-year-old man with 3 kids.
I'm looking up peg legs on Amazon, Mom.
Dude. So I go back to my room, like, I'm gonna fall asleep. So I fall asleep in my room, and then Sarah wakes me up a couple hours later, and this is my wife's opening words: honey, wake up. You're going to the hospital. And I was like, what? Panic. I was like, what do you mean I'm going? Like, look at my legs. My leg's still there. Like, what are you talking about? She's like, I think it's best you go to the hospital. You know, she's like, I'll stay here, watch the kids. I took off work. Yeah. Like, your dad's going to pick you up.
Is this Friday?
This was.
Or is this Thursday?
This was just last Wednesday.
Oh.
So just last week Wednesday.
Because we were supposed to do podcasts.
We were supposed to podcast last Thursday. Yes. Was it Thursday?
Because I texted you.
I was in the hospital Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was probably like, hey, next day, probably no. Yeah. Because I usually schedule podcasts on Thursdays.
Because Thursday, at some point I texted you about it.
Yeah.
And you're like, actually, bud, and you sent me a picture. I'm like, Or like, actually, I have poison ivy, and I made a dumb joke about peeing on it.
That was me leaving the hospital
because I was unsure if you were like, just is joking. He canceling the podcast because of poison ivy?
Right.
And then you sent me the pictures like, oh, gross.
It's so gross. So we go to I was like freaking out. Like we go to the hospital, and I'm like, it's just a precaution. It's fine. I get to the hospital. They look at my leg. They're like, oh, that's a blood clot. And I was like, oh my,
what?
Yeah. I was like, and I go, what's a blood clot look like? And they just go, your leg. And I haven't been.
Hey, those doctors, great comedy.
Dude, assholes.
That's funny. Your leg.
You're like they've seen the worst stuff, and I'm like my first time being sick ever.
What's the blood clot look like?
That. Yeah. That sport.
Huh?
Will I lose it? They're like 50-50. Because it's in the ER. It's packed. There was like
Oh, I watched The Pit. I know.
There was like 50 plus people in this ER waiting room, and I'm not like dying, so I'm like low man on the totem pole. Like I was there 7 hours that day. And that's when we had those tornado warnings.
Oh, shit.
So they had like move people out, and they had me, dude. So I'm waiting for my thing to be called. They're like, it might be a blood clot. Go back to the waiting room and just wait. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, Michael Henthorn. I'm like, that's me. They take out a wheelchair, and I'm like, they're gonna cut it off.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
I legit stand up and I go, why is there a wheelchair?
I love where your mind goes, because that's exactly where mine. I would have to get a verbal answer. I was like, why is that there?
Why?
Tell me before I go.
Tell me, what do you know that I don't know? They're like, sir, everyone gets a wheelchair.
Yeah,
prove it.
It's a precaution. It's like, for insurance.
Like, patients can't walk around. They can't just walk around freely in the ER. Yeah. Which I reply, so everyone gets a wheelchair, and they're like, yes. And I was like, okay. And then
he fell for it.
So I sit down, and they're wheeling me around in this wheelchair, like for like 2 or 3 hours, like room to room, doing tests. And then the tornado sirens go off, and I'm not allowed to get up. And the nurse comes up to me, and she's like, Can you walk? And I was like, yeah. She's like, get up. And I was like, what the fuck? Because the sirens go off. I'm like, all right, sweet. I get to get rolled around again. And they're like, get up.
Get up. Yeah. That's so stressful.
So they had to do an ultrasound on my leg.
Are you pregnant?
It's my dumbass egg. They're doing the ultrasound on my leg. I'm like, any babies? They're like, shut up.
Sir, it's a tornado right now.
Sir, you're the 9th dude to make that joke today. You're not cute. I'm like, so bad. And then she's like, no, your leg looks good. And then saw the doctor. They hooked me up to the IV and gave me drugs and gave me more stuff. And it was like a good 3 days after the hospital, my leg looked the same.
Damn.
And I mentioned that wedding I shot at AB, and I had to like wrap my legs and tape them up.
Yeah.
And just get through that day. And then it wasn't until about Sunday night it got slightly better.
That's good.
But it was scary,
because up until
Danny.
Just this moment, I thought it was just poison ivy. No, it was a blood clot. I'm like, well, now I feel bad for not checking in.
No, it wasn't a blood clot. So it wasn't a blood clot. It was just I got infected. So I had poison ivy. I scratched it. When you scratch it, sometimes your skin opens up. And then
you're just a dirty.
I'm like, how dirty am I? They're like, it's super common. I'm like, really?
You just saying that?
You just saying that? Yeah. So I got an infection.
Damn.
It was bad. It was bad. It scared me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I just love the idea. Why is that wheelchair?
Why did they brought me a wheelchair? Like, I'm probably scared I'm going to lose my leg.
Have you not seen any hospital drama?
I haven't been in a hospital since I was like 7. Like in ER, you know?
Yeah.
Since I had my first asthma attack.
I've been acquainted with some urgent cares. Both as patient and as taking someone to there.
What scared me, Danny, is how it escalated. It went from that yesterday morning to like, I don't even want to go to urgent care.
Right.
To less than 24 hours later being like, we're checking for blood clots on your leg. And I'm like, just that feeling of like, when's this going to end?
And then add a tornado warning.
And then a tornado's coming through. And I'm just like, God, just let me not die.
Take the leg. Just let me live.
You've already done a good job of breaking everything down from quitting your job, getting sober, all that stuff. But I'll ask again, because I like to ask every guest. Becoming your full authentic self and everything that you've experienced. Someone, let's say, trying to get sober or reach their full creative potential, or just trying to become let's just say where you're at right now. Like, what advice would you help someone start that journey?
It's tough. Because if I would hear the words that I would tell my younger self would be like, that's dumb. That's cliche, whatever. But I think I got to stick with it. And it just, 9/11 was an inside job.
That's not supposed to be funny. That's
You're right. It's not supposed to be funny. George Bush knew. I just go deeper into it.
so stupid. Your delivery. So dumb.
I think honestly, to be real this time. I can't stop thinking about conspiracy theories.
Can't stop thinking about 9/11.
Never forget.
We done our job.
That would be
Where did that other plane go?
I get you stuck on it.
You're giving some profound answer. I'm like, did they hit the Pentagon? Did they hit the Pentagon?
I would say,
did you see the way it crumbled?
Controlled demolition. Okay.
Back to basics.
I would say, so what was your question?
To rephrase, I'm going to rephrase the question as, you're in a tough spot. I think the hardest thing you've accomplished is getting sober. How would someone follow in those footsteps to get sober, to ultimately live a life? I think it would be more targeted towards someone like really struggling with it, and they know they can do more and get to a better spot to live their fully like authentic life, to where they like waking up in the morning and they're like, this is such a better spot to be at. And that's what I feel like you nailed, is like, you now wake up every morning and you like your life. And that is like, I think the ultimate like win in life, to wake up to something that you like to live.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're there is huge. And there's a lot of people not there.
I would say, so the first part about people struggling to get sober, that's tricky because everyone's journey is different. Everyone's recovery time, everyone's rock bottom is different. But to add to that, you have to get sober for yourself. That was the biggest thing I've learned in my recovery, is I can't get sober for my job, to do better at my job. Can't do sober for my mom, for my dad. When you do, it's a 30-day thing, and then you're back at it. You have to get sober for yourself. And it's going to be an everyday thing, even 4 years later. It's an everyday thing in your brain that you have to constantly fight, work with. But it's worth it because of all the reasons you just said, to wake up enjoying my life far more than I did at the time. But the most important part, I think, because you do a really nice job painting the picture, there's bad days. Even sober, even with a job that I enjoy, even with the art I enjoy making, there's times I think this shit sucks. That's not good. I'm not good enough to write this, to play this. There's just bad days in general at work, for general public, what have you. But at the risk of sounding super cliche, it's a gift to feel the bad days too. The good days are great. But bad days are going to be there no matter what. And they just make the good moments and the good days so much better. And to be sober and to feel all of it again, the good and the bad, reminds you that life is worth living with good friends and some great St. Louis beverages.
Amen, man.
Amen.
That's a beautiful outlook. It's a blessing to feel the bad days too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, how often do we get caught up in, if it's not perfect, like, screw all of this, or to get so down on yourself on the smallest things? But the outlook that you now have that, I don't, it's like, no, like, it's all good.
Yeah.
Feel it all, the good and the bad. Like you said, like, it sounds so douchey and like pretend. It's like, no, it's all a blessing.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Everything's magic.
Yeah.
Like it
Sure.
sounds so, fantastical, but with what I've dealt with and where I was, it's so fucking rad to still be here and to feel it all. And you gotta remember that part. And I think feeling the bad with the good and being present for both of those will help your creative and your art.
I'll never forget when my dad called my mom out of the blue and said, they just hit the second tower, and
I'll finish because your dad called me. They just hit the second tower, and I'm pretty sure it's a controlled demolition. Your dad was the first to speak out.
he was
on the inside job
a
theory.
big 9/11. I love it when you get on your serious beats, and I completely derailed it.
But we do.
But dude, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks,
For real, like, solid advice. And that's I think so far my favorite thing of doing this podcast is asking people for advice and questions that I get to learn from. And like, whenever we hang out, it's so much fun. Like,
I feel like we got derailed a lot because we haven't hung out in a long time.
It's been a minute.
And then I got hyper focused on things that I like. And
dude, it's like, we've been doing this for a little over 2 hours now with 90 interruptions from my daughter. But yeah, it's just to, like, it's always a fun time hanging out with you and to get a little serious and get some advice. Like, you got some wisdom, man. Like, you've lived some shit and you've conquered it. And conquering your demons is, I don't know, the hardest thing in the world you can do. And you did it. And I'm
still doing it every day.
Every day. I'm so proud of you. And beyond blessed that you're here and that we get to make music together and be goofballs and
get a little mad.
Dude, we're going to release some music this year. It's going to be fun. Come on. Dare I say it? It doesn't completely suck. I think it's good.
I think it is good too because I just last week when I thought we were doing this because I stayed away. If I listen to our stuff too much, I'll start to nitpick. I'm like, oh, this could be better.
Yeah.
This I could.
Sure.
Why did I not do that? Why did I do
good work's not finished, Danny? It's just abandoned.
It's just abandoned. And so I stay away from it. But then I'm like, you know what? It's been a minute. I'm gonna hit the EP again. And I was like, for fucking God, this is so good. I can't wait to talk to Mike about these songs again. And I feel like we barely talked about them.
Well, I mean, it's hard to talk about because they're not out, But like, it's like, what can you say except we have music. It's coming out. It's about your sobriety. It's a concept record about your sobriety. It's
a little concept EP, but collabed. You wrote on it, and we have already started writing the next EP, which won't just be me.
No.
I'm very excited to show those as well. We got demos.
Let's do it. Should we make some pizza? I'm gonna make you pizza.
Let's get some za.
Dude, I love you. Thanks for coming on, and let's drink some more Vess.
Hey, I love you too.
Okay. Bye.
My ears.
Does that feel weird?
It does feel weird.
The aftertaste is like almost a raisin.